Alright, guys. Just finished first day of summer vacation. And apparently there's 104 of these? Wow. And I'm met with a big obstacle. Excuse my voice for being blown out. I was screaming yesterday. It was graduation, so. But summer boredom. I can't just play games all of summer and rot away in my room. I need things to do. I need things to be. I need things to have fun with. So right now, I'm here to brainstorm, and you guys are here to take inspiration from my wise words on how to solve that summer boredom of what do I even do? Because, I'm definitely going to be... Your number one solution is hang out with friends. That's going to be the easiest. You just go out, you say, la la la, you have board game night. I don't know, you just go hiking. You go out for dinner. You go out to mini golf, ice skating. You go out and have fun with your friends, or you just hang out. You say you want to come over and have sleepover, and then you do that. And that's simple. That's a simple solution. But you can't do that every day. You might be able to do that every day. And this other solution, you're going to have to hear me out on it. I've definitely talked about it a bit in the past, but getting a job. Right? I've already applied for 2 jobs today. It's a scary time. It's a scary, scary, scary time. But hear me out on how a job solves your summer boredom, right? If you're allowed to do whatever you want, whenever, you're just going to be bored. You're not really going to want to do it. But hear me out. If you aren't allowed to do what you want at all times, then you're going to want to do stuff more. Like with school, AP season, right? I wanted to play Minecraft so badly, but I couldn't. And that kept me wanting to play Minecraft. I was sitting there just drooling at the thought of Minecraft. But now that I can play Minecraft all the time, I don't want to. Now that I can play games all the time, I don't want to. So it's right. If I get something that prevents me from doing what I want, then I'm going to want to do it more. And you might be like, that's bullshit. He's talking crazy. He's crazy. No, I'm right. Listen to me, and I'm right. You're wrong. You smell bad, and you have 2 left feet, and your big toe is kind of weird looking, and you should chop off your toes because of it. So yeah, but that's the main thing. Also, you need money. Let's be so for real. Money equals fun. Money equals clothes. Money equals going out with friends. Money equals books. Money equals everything. When I talk too much, I just get a hiccup for some reason. But not like hiccups, just a hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon. Wow! I'm so excited for How to Train Your Dragon to come out, the live action. I'm a big How to Train Your Dragon fan. But not really. I just like the show and, the Dragon's Race to the Edge on Netflix. I watched all of it when I was young. And I just love the movies. And it's sweet. It's a dear film to me. It's a dear childhood film. And I enjoy it. But yes, I am super excited for the live action. It looks really, really nice, and I'm excited, blah, 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 blah. But How to Train Your Dragon is a movie. Oh my gosh, go to the movies. And you might be like, oh, movies are expensive. Most movie theaters have something at least once a week where it's just the movies are $2 or really cheap. And you don't have to get food there because getting movie theater food is a giant scam. Just, I don't know, put candy down your pants and then waddle into the movie theater while it's making a bunch of noise. But no, movies are fun. It's nice to go and see them with your friends. And it's also really fun because oftentimes they're just doing rescreening of old popular movies. So yeah. And also it's just so cheap. You can genuinely pay $12 and bring 6 friends along for that total price. But yeah, there's always the movies. But, right, a big way to solve that summer boredom. Hobbies, right? I'm looking at my bass in my closet. I have not touched that thing in forever. And I have my amp now and my headphones, and I just got to get good at it again. I hear so many songs, and I'm like, ooh, I really want to play this bass line. I really want to blah, blah, blah. So I need to get good at bass again so I can do all this. And, it just doesn't stop at bass. It's just whatever hobby you want to do. It could be making toys. I just watched this YouTube video earlier on this guy making just little collectible figures. And he just went to a local studio and borrowed their laser cutter and just made toys and painted them. I mean, painting too. Painting I know is a bit expensive, but like it's still fun. It's still a hobby. Or just like outside. Outside's going to be your cheapest option probably. Hiking is very, very cheap from what I'm aware of. I mean, I go hiking. I don't really have special shoes. I just bring water and my shitty Lego Ninjago backpack, which I don't know where it is. I think I might have lost it, which is very sad because I love that backpack with all my heart and soul. It's an incredibly dear backpack to me, and I don't want it to be gone, but it might be. But, like, the hiking isn't where it stops. I mean, on the more expensive side, mountain biking, because a mountain bike is expensive. Outdoor bouldering, like, that's $200, $300 for a crash pad, and then $100 for starter shoes, and then, like, maybe $10 for chalk, $20 for a chalk bag. So it's, like, $350 to get started, but that starting usually lasts you quite some time. So it's not the most expensive, but it's still expensive. And that's fun, because, I mean, it's pretty easy to get friends. No, it's actually not easy to get friends to tag along into climbing, because then you're like, oh, get your climbing shoes, get your climbing shoes. How do you convince people to spend $100? You don't. You can't do that. You, especially teenagers, you can't convince them to spend $100. But just, like, any form of hobbies. Like, we have skateboards just sitting in the garage. I might learn how to do that. I have the Garchomp skateboard sitting right next to me. It's so cool, but I don't want to mess it up because it's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. But yeah, hobbies are going to be a big, big thing. I mean, really just anything you can think of. I mean, gaming, I guess, is a hobby, but you'll get bored of that too much because that's addictive hobby. Actually, I guess all hobbies are addictive. Oh, reading. I need to get back into reading. I've been trying to read Player Piano for a while, but then I'm just like, I'll get to it eventually. Now's the time I'm going to get to it. I'm going to get to it now. And I had so many more ideas while I was out eating dinner with my mother. I was like, wow, I could talk about this, I could talk about this. But it's really just hobbies, hobbies, hobbies. You need to look. You need to look for interests. And before you get, like, terrified by, oh, that costs money, you need to be so for real and just go on Amazon or just see if friends have, like, supplies they don't use anymore. Or if your family maybe just has supplies in the garage. The garage is a place of mystery and wonder. If you go into that garage, or your garage, if you have a garage, you can find so many old hobby things. I guarantee it, just because that's where everything is. That's where everything from the past is. But yeah, I think instruments are really just, I want to get back into my bass so badly. Especially, there was a big point where I used to watch so many, like, bass YouTube videos, and it would just be like, whoa, I want to do that. I want to learn how to slap bass. I also want to get into videography more and be able to make edits. Like, a big plan I have when I eventually go to Joshua Tree with some of my friends is I have this song that I really just want to do, like, a nature edit to. And it sounds kind of weird, but it's like, if you ever see animated music videos or manga music videos or that stuff, it's basically just that, but to nature. And I got the vision for it, so it's possible. And it sounds a bit weird saying it aloud, but, like, in my head, I understand perfectly how the songs I have and how clips of things could work and all that. And I want to do so much more with videos. Like, I have the materials to. I got a tripod. I have a tripod. Oh my God. I got my grandpa's old tripod, so it's kind of cool too. Because it's like, ooh, the spirit of my grandpa is with me when I take this tripod places. But yeah, I wish hitchhiking was still a thing, because imagine just hitchhiking over summer just for fun. Like, oh yeah, I'm going to hitchhike to Mississippi, and then I'll hitchhike back to the West Coast, and then, yeah. And then you just get to meet so many people on the way. But now if I tried to do that, I would probably get kidnapped and butt fucked. So, it's not a good option. But summer boredom, how to solve it, get a job. Get a job and get hobbies. I'm going to try and learn how to cook. I really want to learn how to cook because I'm going to go to college. And oh my God, I cannot live off of just noodles every day. I need to learn how to cook noodles with spaghetti and spaghetti with noodles. And maybe even try some sauce in there. But yeah, I just, now is the perfect time when you have nothing else to do at your house except for learn whatever you want. So it's just going to be, I gotta go forth and try stuff out. And you gotta be consistent. Also, just little workouts, right? I'm gonna tell you guys about the most genius thing I have ever done. Passive workouts. And you might be like, there's no way you can do this. Yes. Alright. So here's how I do it with upper body, right? Just like we have a pull-up bar at our bathrooms at all time. It's kind of weird, but we just do. So you just keep it up. Every time you go to use the restroom, just do like 2 or 3 pull-ups. And you change like what form you're doing each time to get different muscle groups. But if you drink a lot of water and you're going pee like 5 times a day, you're doing pull-ups like 15 times a day. And it's the consistency that's going to build muscle, right? I did this all of last summer and like a bit into the school year. And then I kind of just kept doing that. It genuinely helps. Like, as long as you're consistent, then you're going to notice changes. But it's not going to be like immediately. It's kind of just going to be like, oh, hey, one day, wow, you can flex your back muscles and all that, and you can just move them around and stuff. And it's nice. I mean, it just, because every day if you're just doing something, then you can feel proud. But yeah, just little suggestions, I guess, for summer boredom is just finding your own hobbies. I mean, for me, that's going to be getting back into bass, learning how to cook, maybe exercising a bit, but that's going to come with hiking, because I'm definitely going to go hiking a lot more, just because that's something I always do whenever I have free time, is just, I'm going to go climb this mountain and then pee on the signs on top. Oh my god, it's so funny. I see people on Instagram post with, like, signs at the top of the mountain, and I go hiking at night, and for some reason, I don't know why, I have this habit of just peeing on all of the signs at the top of the mountain. And before you say it's weird, it's just so funny seeing people take pictures and post pictures with signs at the top of the mountain. And then you're thinking, oh my god, they're taking pictures with my pee. They're weird. But yeah. Don't judge. It's really funny. You just have to try it yourself. Y como siempre, adios, chachas.